Gary,
Hello.
I know the ending.
Right.
I didn't get to it yet, though, physically,
Okay. Right. Okay.
but I'm almost there.
Nice. That's two of us.
It's all Marchese and Buller.
Welcome to Marchese and Buller. Today we're going to talk about the movie Us. I did not get through it all yet. It had a lot of hype, obviously, and more power to you if you can get your movie hyped and get it out there, seen by many. Good publicity, bad publicity, it's all publicity. But, the hard part is the characters. It falls into the whole of horror movies of this sort, right? Where you got the family and they come across a bit cliche. Most of the time, horror movies are going to be like that. You don't have much time to work with on a movie. Thrown in to evoke a feeling of normalcy. And to get to the point, which is unique. It's very unique. I know the ending already. The movie to me is like Get Out, where it's a great horror movie, and I'm enjoying it so far. I have to finish it. But it's nothing over the edge so far to me. I could be wrong at the end, because even though I was told what it is, it could still be the showing, once I see it in the completion, I may go, wow, this is crazy. But parts did seem rushed in the beginning. Like when the family sees the other family, how they acted was kind of weird. The scissors didn't really make too much sense to me. Maybe they make sense later on. Maybe you could explain that. The father coming out and kind of threatening the family when there's kids there, that was kind of weird. And then initially when he was scared back into the house, that didn't really make sense to me either. It gets back into a realistic sort of mode when they start coming toward the house, because then the family's doing some weird stuff and you're like, holy this is crazy. That's all I can say up to now. I say it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I obviously know the ending, and the only thing it can do is get better at this point, being that I know the ending. So, but one thing I have to say is explain, tell me your part. There may be some spoilers here, but Gary, I want you to tell me your part and tell me what is with those freaking scissors.
I think the scissors are like a lot of things in Us. They're symbolic, but I'll kind of come to that in a minute. I agree with you. I thought it was I've seen it in its entirety. I thought it was a very good film. In the build-up to it, I purposefully didn't research into it. I avoided all internet spoilers about it. I didn't, click on any links. I didn't go on Wikipedia. I just kept away from the film entirely because I really liked Get Out by Jordan Peele, and I the same guy, obviously, and I was really relieved when I sort of didn't look up spoilers for that either. I think it enhanced the film in the end, and it made the ending all the more special. But I thought it was really, really good. It didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. It starts off very sort of localized. It's all about family. There's obviously a direct link between the bad guys and the family. About 25 minutes, half an hour in, I was thinking, wow, this film's peaked far too soon. The antagonists and the protagonists were in the same room. The antagonists had the protagonists sort of at their mercy, and it was like, this should really be the last sort of scene of the film, really. What's going on here? But then what I quite liked about it is it grows into something much, much bigger, and you find out that it's more than just this black American family. It goes beyond that. The end, it just keeps growing and growing and growing to a scale that you will not believe. There's a kind of twist at the very end, which I must admit I saw coming. I said to Lisa about 3/4 of the way through, I bet, and I sort of said, and it turned out I was right. But it's a fantastic film, and I think you can see the Twilight Zone sort of influence in there. You can see why Jordan Peele's involved in the Twilight Zone. I definitely recommend you go see it. As for the scissors, as I sort of mentioned before, there's a lot of symbolism within Us.
Can I take a guess?
Go for it.
Does it have to do with the woman when she was talking about the shadows being tethered to the people?
Exactly. I don't want to spoil it. You mentioned spoilers, but I'm not going to really sort of go into it too much. But scissors are symbolic of tethering, basically. The baddies and the goodies are obviously tethered in some way, and the scissors are just symbolic of that.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was strange when the father was going after the father in that scene. I mean, this is sort of in the beginning, so like you said, we're not really spoiling anything. I thought he was going to stab him, but then he kind of punched him, and I'm like, you got scissors. But then I said, okay, something is going to happen later on, because usually when you do something like that, there's something that's going to,
Yeah, I thought at the beginning when and you'll notice as well, no one apart from the woman bad guy, from the bad guys, speaks. All the baddies in it, they just make noises, and there's a reason for that. And you'll find out at the end the reason why they don't speak. They just sort of grunt and stuff.
Yeah.
And only the woman talks, and you sort of notice this at the end. I kind of thought it was a little bit laughable at the beginning, where you have the guy and the baddie, and he's like, you know, it was just a bit a little bit cheesy, you know.
Yeah.
But I kind of quickly got over that because the rest of the film was so great.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. There's moments where, but all horror movies have that. You know, it's just sometimes you can't explain away something without wasting more time on that, and then it's like if you waste more time on that, the watcher is like, oh god, you know, just get to the point. So it's hard to do certain things without coming across a little cliched at times. But you know who ruined it for me?
Go on.
Well, they didn't really ruin it. I told them I didn't care. Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he told me about it, but I don't think he watched it yet.
Right.
I think he just.
You need to see it. I don't know. It's quite hard to get your head around some of the themes behind it because it's all symbolic.
Yeah.
You might take something different from it than what I did. And at the end, I was kind of like, right, okay. And I must admit, I went to a website. What happened at the end of? You know, you just sort of type in, and just to clarify a little bit about what was going on.
Yeah.
And it kind of confirmed what I was thinking about a lot of it. To be fair to the families and stuff with the people that acted with the film as well, I thought they were really good.
Yeah.
As a whole, you know, in bulk,
yeah.
It had the woman out of the Handmaid's Tale. You know, I think a third series of it's starting very soon over here. I don't know about the States.
She was the woman on the beach, right?
Yes, she was the woman at the beach. She's the main character in Handmaid's Tale, and she was very good as well. It was a great film. It's about 2.5 hours long, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it was also a part in the car where they were driving, and the little girl starts talking about something about the government, and I know that kind of probably plays in somewhere, right?
It does, yeah. Well, the government is involved in it, but not to the point where they're explaining everything.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they're not. Well, this has happened because this has happened. There is still a lot of at the end. There's a lot of questions.
Which is
like
that's I mean that's a great horror movie. You don't want to explain everything because then it's like definitive. You know, it's like those pieces of artwork when you go into a museum, those fancy pieces of artwork, and you're like, oh, what's this? This is. But then it's like it makes people talk and it makes people this and that and well, that's we want to know what you think. Did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? Are you on the what's that called when you're on the
fence?
On the fence. But leave your comments below. Gary wants to know.
I really want to know.
And we will
see you next time. Oh man.
It's all with Marchese and Buller. It's all with Marchese and Buller.
like if you waste more time on that, the reader's like, or reader, the watcher is like.
She was the woman at the beach. She
Oops.
just knocking my camera through. Oh dear.
Let's try that again. She was the woman on the beach.
Yeah, the woman on the beach. She's the
stuff.
Yeah.
But we want to know what you people think. Everyone
have you seen Us? Not Us, but have you seen Us?
Actually, let me try that. Yes. We want to know what you think. Did you like?
Piss on my friends.
That's it.
That's getting it into out.
Of course, it gets back into a.
That's two of us.
now the thumbnail. Wait, let me do that.
Okay. Both of us, or just you?
No, you gotta back up and do it a little bit more. A little bit more. Wait. A little bit more to your left. A little bit more to the right. Right there. Okay. There you go. All right.
Have some of that, you American bastard. Oh shit! I've sprayed over my Joe Hill book.
Have some of that, you English bastard. Oh my god.
I win.
All right, no alcohol in this one. From what I've seen so far, there goes the ghost sound.
The ghost gate. Yeah.